Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Skagway, Alaska. We just finished breakfast and we are heading down to meet the group at deck 6 to get off the boat and then go do our White Pass Railroad excursion. And then we're going to come back, probably maybe eat some grub on the boat, and then go back down and explore the city a little bit more. And the weather, this is the weather today. They said there's a chance of rain, and I think they're right. So come with us as we explore Skagway, Alaska. Alright, we are in Skagway, Alaska. Got some nice little cloud cover. Looks like a little bit of blue sky I wanted to poke through. And then this is the rock slide from 3 years ago. So if you're docked the first ship at the railroad dock, you're going to have to tender in. As you see, the Royal Princess has the tender boats. They're going to tender you in. You're going to go from right there to right here at this little fishing dock at the marina. And then we have the Celebrity Edge. If you're in the back ship of the railroad dock, then they have some buses that transit you over. The reason you can't walk is just the passengers walking too slow past and everything, and the bus can gun it and get out the way if there's another rock slide. All right, so we just got off of the White Pass Railroad. What did you think about it, sir?
Cool.
It's cool?
Yeah.
Allie, what did you think about the train? You liked it? What about you? Huh?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Izzy. It was beautiful. It was so...
The train farted.
I'm pretty sure that was you.
The train farted.
I'm blaming you, actually. I think that was you.
What did you think of the train, sir? Was it?
I was asleep.
Was it some pretty?
Really? Really, you were sleeping?
He was not asleep. He was awake.
I was nodding off, okay?
And there's the beautiful Grand Princess.
Dude, well, maybe you should have brought it up at like 6:30.
So with Princess, like I said, you're gonna have the best docking locations. You got the Holland America Connigs Dam behind us, on the side of us actually. Like we said earlier this morning, we had the Royal Princess and Celebrity
Disney comes here.
Edge. It's a beautiful day. Weather actually got better. What did you think of the railroad, Deb?
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. I'll come back and do it again.
There you go, folks. I think the railroad was a hit with everybody.
Oh, seats are comfortable.
They were.
The seats are comfortable.
It wa-
Squishy, cushiony. The bathrooms are nice. Actually, legit sinks, hand soaps, paper towels to dry off with. The brochures are very nice and colorful. Lots of pictures and info for the town. Let's see, the narrator of our ride was fantastic, from South Africa actually, and gave us so much great detail and history along the route, and gave you enough notice to take pictures as you get your camera out and get ready.
That was one time.
So,
That was one
thoroughly
time.
enjoyed
That was
it.
my outfit yesterday.
Yeah,
And the day before.
so
I wore it just one day.
We're gonna go drop off some stuff
Same band,
at the
different
ship.
shirt.
Because, as you see my wife, she's like, got like a backpack like she's going hiking in the mountains.
I have a toddler. Who said we going
Make the
hiking?
toddler carry the bag.
So we're gonna go drop off some layers. Because it was very warm in the ship, in the train. It wasn't cold unless somebody left the door open.
Anybody want to go hiking?
You're standing a little on that.
So it was amazing. You're gonna see in all the footage. It was an amazing view. So we'll see you back. We'll catch you back after we get back off the ship. So we're going off the ship now. We got everything dropped off, and we are going to explore the town of Skagway now. And we had an amazing ride on the train this morning. How about you? Did you like the train this morning? Yes. Be vocal. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a beautiful ride. The weather was nice, and so now we're just gonna go check out Skagway. So come along as we get off the ship. Here's the beautiful Grand Princess again. We're stopped. We're at the Broadway dock, so we're like right here in town. We have the easiest way to get on and off the ship. We just walk right down this dock, and it puts us right in the center and heart of town. Holland America, you have to go around. Two over there, the Royal and the Celebrity ship at the railroad dock. They come out over there and into town. So you have the best docking spots when you book with Princess. So we're just gonna go and explore a little bit of downtown Skagway.
The magnet to show which ships where.
We got the
That's kind of cool.
little map here,
I
right?
just moved them around.
No.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Somebody tried to get back on our ship and they went along.
So this is just a little map, shows you where you are supposed to be.
So they have a good way to get back to their ship. Because they got to go all the way around. Yeah.
And they have some restrooms right up here over on the right. this little building with the logos on it. That is a restroom if you need to use the facilities. So we have right here one of the old trains that would go up the mountain and remove all the snow off of the tracks and clear it out. It's right there in front of the White Pass Railroad Depot. And right here on the corner of 2nd and Broadway, we have the famous Red Onion Saloon. This was a working brothel back in the olden days. And you can still take a tour of it upstairs for $20. And yeah, this is a tour, they say. No more performances. We'll keep that PG. And it's a 20-minute tour. Hello, friends. So we have a little. So we're just gonna keep on walking down here on Broadway Street. Have the visitor. Hey, go in there, visitor. Go in there. Let's go in there. We're gonna have the visitor information center, and look at the texture of the building. It's all wood. So we're gonna go on inside and see what information they have inside the information center.
It's a lot longer than I thought. It goes all the way to 22nd Street.
Got a little map right here. They got some little brochures. And then same thing, it's just some more information. Shows this one right here is built in 1899. So, and they have a water bottle station. So if you have a water bottle, come fill it up in the information station. They have the downtown shuttle here. It's $3 one way or $5 all day, and you can ride it around. This one is specifically for the Holland America Conics Dam. And watch out, y'all get to the side. A little traffic jam right here. And we have the museum, which looks like it's turned into another shop.
The Skagway police.
Nice little totem pole right here. Y'all want to go check in there or no?
Okay, we're here. What else we gonna see?
It's a free museum of the Alaska history.
Equivalent to New York.
This is every cruise port.
So this is the museum in the back. It just tells a little bit of history about Alaska. Got some native baskets. Looks like we got some purse. And some, I guess, ceremonial masks. And some kind of hand wand.
That over there.
I don't know. Well, this is a museum, so that they might be able to.
This is during the Russian rule. You see some pelts down here, some nice hats. It's a coffee maker. And this is Shenandoah during the Civil War. Then more of the Shenandoah. And this is talking about the gold rush. Lots of good information about Alaska.
Spear gun.
And this is about whaling.
And Daddy, sometimes
Importer of whalebone and oil.
because they come out.
They used to fish a lot of whale here in Alaska. Not so much anymore. And there's some more baskets. Weaved baskets.
And they did overtake it, or they did end up winning that back.
Capturing that back. Yeah.
This is some
Big sled.
Yeah.
with the boat history during colonists and in World War II. Alaska played a big part in World War II. Just look at these, all this ivory. All of this ivory. And then this is the history of aviation in Alaska. You got the U.S. mail. And that's an old Iditarod sled. A lot of history here in Alaska. 75 years of dog power. They didn't use horsepower. And then we have the Eskimo. Look at the detail on this. A lot of detail. A lot of detail. So that's the museum in the back of this store. So we're gonna go walk around and find something else to do. So on the corner, well, down 3rd and Broadway is the Alaskan fry bread and gifts for a Klondike Doughboy.
Don't pull it out.
It is a huge,
What is it, like a little pot?
huge. Deb, show us how huge this thing is, like in hands.
I don't know, I've never been here.
It's big, like enough people can eat on it. So we're gonna go get us a Doughboy, and I think they have coffee.
I think so.
I think they have coffee, but we're gonna go to the Doughboy.
Oh, it's
Oh
like
no, Glacial Coffee House is next door.
Mama, it's like
So get your Doughboy here,
Oh yeah, we'll go next door
coffee
and get
there.
coffee.
it's like
Doughboy,
a cake, but it's just like
coffee.
No,
The ever famous
take pictures. I gotta send that to my daddy.
Doughboy.
We gotta up our
Look at that.
we gotta up our art quality at home to make them bigger.
Amazing.
We'll just eat off the top one. Okay, that's fine. It's hot, so be careful. Here,
You're
look, take
heavy.
the napkins to wrap it and hold it, not to burn your finger.
We're gonna do a 1 bite challenge.
Oh, it's cinnamon.
So, verdict.
Of course it's good. It's just I'm used to
Verdict.
powdered sugar, so it's just
It's different.
it's different, but it's still really good.
Here, hold this. All right, we're gonna
You want a piece of
try
this,
our
Allie?
Doughboy.
This is hot.
Maybe reach in there and get it.
It's on
It's
this
very
side.
hot because they're very
The
fresh.
zipper in the back, and it should be on that side.
Would you like a bite? Feeding the cameraman. Keep the cameraman happy. Is it good? Vocal.
She didn't eat her lunch, so her food is in my backpack.
Would you like another bite,
She's
cameraman?
full.
Here, I'll give you a nice slab.
So I threw nuggets in a Ziploc.
Yes.
I brought it to her when she said, "What do you eat?" I put nuggets in a Ziploc. I said, "When you're hungry, you eat your food."
So yeah, come get you a Doughboy at the Alaska Fry.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm about to smack
Thumbs
her.
up. Hey Allie, how was your food? You didn't have the Doughboy yet, did you? So the Doughboy was pretty good. We're just gonna
My chicken.
You ate all
And
your
I picked
chicken?
up all the trash.
And you picked up all the trash.
And I threw them in the garbage can.
I'm so proud of you.
The wooden garbage can.
I'm very proud of you. In the wooden garbage can. We're going over here to Lucky's Bakery. Get some coffee. In the great words of a friend of mine, Nelson, some coffee. But they have a great choice of music. So we're gonna try out this coffee from Lucy's Bakery. It's a pretty solid coffee. I got the Klondike Mocha. And the wife got you got a what? A scone?
Vanilla bean scone.
Vanilla bean
And a
scone.
cookie butter coffee.
And a
The
cookie
cookie butter
butter.
coffee is good. It's just very, not sweet. This scone is amazing.
Is it good, little one? Huh? Is it good? That's a yes. So definitely come by Lucy's. Off of Broadway, you got to kind of go down a little train track right across from the house with the lady sticking out the window, swinging her legs, singing to you. So yeah, this is good coffee. So come on down to Lucy's Bakery. This is the historic Skagway Inn. It's a nice little restaurant. You got Reindeer Rubens.
At the front of town and the
Yeah.
back of town, I have service.
Yeah.
But right here, I don't.
So another thing is if you have Verizon, can't speak of anything about AT&T because none of us have AT&T, but if you have Verizon, be prepared for spotty service in Skagway. At the very back of town, I had like 4 bars. In the middle of town, you have like 2 to 1. And then as closer you get to the ships, it goes back up to 4 bars. So just keep that in mind if you're here with Verizon phones in Skagway. But we're just kind of walking still up the Broadway street and just kind of checking out some of the shops they have here. There's tons of shopping for everything that you could obviously want, from gold to necklaces to just hand done wooden art and glass art, things like that. It's a really cool little town, and the weather is just beautiful. I mean, just look at that. It had cleared up. You can see it was the blue sky earlier, and now we've got some gray clouds rolling in.
Look at that.
And
Nah,
I have a feeling the rain is going to hit after we leave, which is an amazing thing because we just wanted some amazing weather, and we've got it. So there's a lot of shopping here in Skagway, but there's also a lot of excursions you can take. Like I said, we did the White Pass Railroad this morning. They have the one that goes to Emerald Lake, and then you get on the White Pass Railroad and come back down. They have some excursions that go over to Haynes that are like the Eagle Conservatory, where they have some eagles and they kind of rehabilitate eagles that are injured. And they have a couple other things over there that involve water sports. So Skagway is a very, I guess you could say, excursion intensive town. There's plenty to do if you don't do an excursion here, but I highly recommend you do at least the White Pass Railroad. It is well worth the $160 a person, and it's going to give you some amazing views, some breathtaking views, and some of those great Instagram and TikTok worthy photos and videos. for lifetime memories to remember forever. So we're just gonna kind of keep walking down, finish up those last few little shops, and then we're gonna make it back to the Grand Princess. Hang out a little bit over there, maybe go chill for a little bit, sit down, get off our legs and feet. And they have puppies in the Piazza.
Watch the mirror.
Later on this evening around, I believe 6:30 is the Puppies in the Piazza. That's another thing that is just exclusive to Princess, is that they bring on some sled dog puppies onto the ship in the Piazza, and everybody can take a look at them, maybe pet them, maybe hold them, and get all the little puppy loves. So we're gonna do that tonight, and then dinner, we're gonna do dinner a little bit later because that's at 6:30. So yeah, this is just us walking back. This is
that was over there.
This is the street of Broadway Street down Skagway, and then
Had the museum in it?
this is the rest of it. It's further up, so we're just making our way down there, and we'll be back in a little bit. The ship, and that's the White Pass Railroad that we got off this morning. They disconnect the trains so that way they don't block up the street, and then once everybody's on board, then they connect the trains together and go about their way into the White Pass. So there's our ship. We are heading back because it's starting to drizzle, and of course, you know, it's Alaska. It wouldn't be Alaska without rain. And we're just gonna get back on the ship, chill out a little bit, recharge some batteries physically and electronically, and then get ready for Puppies in the Piazza in about 3 hours. So we shall see you then. So one of the most esteemed things in Skagway on Princess is the Puppies in the Piazza. So we see right here, they are getting ready for the puppies tonight, and it's gonna start at 6:30. We got about 45 minutes, and they're gonna bring the little sled dogs on here and get to see the puppies. So we're just gonna go walk around a little bit until that happens. Well, we're going to get us a little coffee from International Cafe while we're waiting for the puppies, but they have some nice Sammys, some little desserts. So we're just gonna get our coffee, and if you have the Plus or the Premier package, it's included. If not, you're gonna pay per coffee. If you want free coffee, that's in the buffet or in the dining rooms whenever you eat dinner. So everybody's starting to really get down here to look for the puppies. So yeah, we'll get our little coffee, a little go-go juice to make it through the rest of the evening, and see the puppies, because they're gonna be little cute little buddies for sure. So we'll show you that very soon. So we're gonna go look over here. They have some Puppies in the Piazza merch. Got some Iditarod shirts. Got some sled dog keychains. Looks like some Christmas ornaments. And then some cute little sled dogs, some hats. And looks like they got some prints.
Yes, thank you.
So not only can you see the cute little pups, you can get some merch.
Welcome. Ryan, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Ryan Reddington. I'm an Iditarod musher. I'm a Nupiaq Eskimo, and this year will be my 39th year racing and my 20th time racing in the Iditarod. Have you guys all heard of the Iditarod? Yeah. The Iditarod, for those that haven't, it's the longest sled dog race in the world. It's just over 1,000 miles long. And in 2023, I accomplished my dream of winning the Iditarod. To took us 8 days, 21 hours to complete the 1,000-mile race course. We won a check for $51,000, which almost covered our yearly dog food bill. What was more special was taking home the first place trophy of the Iditarod, and the first place trophy is a 101-pound bronze statue of Joe Reddington Sr. He's the founder of the race, and Joe Reddington Sr. is my grandpa.
Okay, you just threw out so much information at us. So Joe Reddington Sr., your grandfather, created the race.
He did. He created the Iditarod. It was his dream to save the Alaskan Huskies. He was an airplane pilot that who used to fly into a lot of the villages throughout Alaska to race in their sled dog races. And what he saw when he fly into those villages, every household had a team of at least 6 sled dogs or more. And he saw their key to their survival was the Alaskan Husky, the sled dog. And he loved seeing that. But when the snowmobiles arrived in Alaska in the late 1960s, he saw a fast transitioning happening from the sled dog to the snowmobile. So my grandpa wanted to he started the Iditarod to save the Alaskan Husky. And throughout Alaska, his goal was to have the villagers keep with the Huskies. And that's how he came up with the 1,000-mile Iditarod race.
Incredible. And so, he created it. Did he ever win the race?
No, he raced it 19 times. He finished 5th place 4 times.
That's gotta hurt. And so how many, because I know that there's a large number, how many races and how many family members have competed in the race until you took home the trophy?
Yeah, six members of my family with 73 attempts, and until I was the first one of my family to win the race and bring home that trophy of my grandpa.
Okay. You are amazing. We're here for the dogs. So let's talk about the dogs. What kind of dogs have you brought today?
We brought Alaskan Huskies. My wife Sarah and I, we have 70 Alaskan Huskies and 1 purebred Siberian Husky. And they're our life. They're our best friends. They're our family. And we spend more time with our dogs than with each other. And
did you say 70?
Yep.
Like 7-0?
Correct.
That's not fair. Share some with us. What do you mean? You have 70 dogs all to yourself. That's okay. So you have 70 Alaskan Huskies. Tell me a little bit about the history of the Alaskan Husky.
That's a lot of dog food.
The Alaskan Husky was a breed that's been developed since the Gold Rush days, since the late 1800s and the early 1900s. A dog that's mainly bred down from the Siberian Husky with a small touch of Greyhound, Saluki, Irish Setters, German Shorthair Pointers, Belgian Malinois, McNabb, Border Collie. So they're like the Heinz 57, and we still race against the purebred Siberian Huskies in races like the Iditarod. They're about the same size, the 50 to 60 pound range, but the Siberian Husky, when they mush, they'll mush with their tail up in the air and enjoy the scenery a lot more than the Alaskan Huskies, and usually they finish about 2 to 3 days behind the winning Alaskan Husky.
So you finished in 8 days and some odd. So 2 to 3 days, that's significant.
Yep.
But people still choose to race Siberian Huskies.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Why?
Yeah, they're a beautiful dog, and they still, like I said, they love to mush. And
okay, fair enough. So aside from the fact that they mushing is slightly different, is there any other big differences between the Alaskan Husky and the Siberian Husky?
No, they're about the same size, the 50 to 60 pound range, and they both have a double coat, and they both love to run. Their favorite thing to do is to mush. They're good eaters, though, as well. And in the 2024 Iditarod, I was mushed along day 5 in the Iditarod race, and I fell asleep and I fell off of my sled. Face first into the snow. It was 25 below 0 out, and I woke up very fast and took off running as quickly as I could to catch up to my sled and my team. But I got about here to the people in front of me, as close to my sled as I got, and I had to take us up at fast, and I politely yelled out and asked my dogs to slow down or stop for me. And I'll never forget this next moment that happened next. At that moment, every one of my dogs looked back at me, but then they just picked up the speed. Very embarrassing. I ran for 5 more minutes until my next competitor, Paige Drobny, came mushing along. And it's not a written rule that she had to pick me up, but great sportsmanship. And she offered for me to catch a ride on her sled with her. And we mushed together for about 25 minutes until we came upon my sled and team, where my sled had tipped over and it stopped my team. I was lucky that they didn't get too far. It happened to my grandpa racing in the Iditarod, and he had to walk 30 miles to catch up to his team.
Wow.
Crazy. Thank goodness that, I mean, all the dogs were okay in that. It just had tipped over.
Yep.
It just had tipped over. Okay. a little bit more about the history. What is the role of the Alaskan Husky? I mean, I know that they love to mush. Is that their job? Is that their role?
Yeah, that's their favorite thing to do is to mush, and yeah, even my great-grandpa Frank Ryan was he was hired by the U.S. Postal Service to deliver mail by dog team to the surrounding Eskimo villages of Inuit. The sled dog's role was for mushing, for travel, they hauled water, firewood, freight, and everything was hauled, and everybody traveled by dog team.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, what do the dogs eat? How much do they eat? What do they eat?
Yeah, they do eat a lot. Last year we spent $70,000 on dog food, and we feed a dog food that's made in New Brunswick, Canada, called Inukchuk. Inukchuk is the highest calorie kibble that's made. We supplement with beef as well, and a little bit of salmon as well, but mainly beef and Inukchuk. And yeah, they've done studies in the race and found that each dog will consume about 10,000 calories a day in the race. Quite a bit for a dog that weighs 50 to 60 pounds. Every year in the Iditarod, we fly out about 2,200 pounds of dog food or more out on the trail. And yeah, the year that we won, it took us 8 days, 21 hours to complete the 1,000-mile race course.
That's incredible. So about 10,000 calories a day. They're almost giving you guys a run for your money on how many calories you guys have in a day. Okay. How big do they grow? You briefly mentioned the size, but okay, let's start with this question. How old are the ones that you brought today?
Yeah, the ones that we brought today are 5 weeks old today.
Today is their 5-week birthday. Oh my, okay. So how
Everybody
many
say,
of the ones that you brought today, approximately?
Yeah, they're a few pounds each, and yeah, they're small, and yeah.
And how big will they grow? What was their weight again?
They'll be about 50 to 60 pounds when they're fully adult size.
Wow, 50 to 60.
This litter doesn't belong to us. They belong to a friend of ours, and he lives in a small village, and his goal was to send them with us where we can get them well socialized, because they're so much better for racing, and a better dog if they're well socialized. And where he lives, his nearest neighbor is a few miles away, and so this works out really well for the puppies to see the big crowds, because in the races like the Iditarod and other races, sometimes every person from the entire village will come out and cheer on the dogs and the mushers, and there's no school for the kids during Iditarod time. They call it Iditarod days or dog days, and when we first arrive at the checkpoints at the villages, sometimes every kid from the entire village will come out and run up and pet and love on our dogs when we first arrive. And they're handled by a lot of different other people as well with the veterinarians. Every dog 2 weeks before the race is required to have a full EKG, make sure their heart, their blood work is good to go before the race. And they go through a pre-race veterinarian exam from nose to tail, and at every checkpoint in the race as well. And so this really helps out well with having the puppies brought here today, and it's a win-win.
I love it. Okay, so they eat a lot. Do they have to exercise a lot? What does that process look like? Do they have to have playtime? When do they start racing? All of the kind of exercise.
Yeah, the puppies, we take them on several walks throughout the day, and right now we're fast enough to keep in front of them. When they get 6 months old, we'll start to run them in a mushing team their first time at 6 months old, and from that very first time that we hook them up in a team, almost all of them will be jumping all 4 feet off the ground, chewing on the lines and barking to go. And when they get 2 years old, they're old enough to start running races like the Iditarod, and then we'll start to retire them from racing when they get about 8 to 10 years old, and we'll find them the right pet family home. They make great family pets. They still love to go on hikes and adventures and walks around the neighborhood, but they don't feel like they have to run 100 miles a day anymore, and they'll also take over your couch as well.
So retiring around 8 to 12, what is their average lifespan?
Yeah, they'll live until they're about 16 to 18 years old.
Wow.
And every year our goal is to put on a little over 3,000 miles on our team from October to March to condition them and get them ready for the Iditarod race.
That's crazy. Okay, what's their temperament like? Do they get along with the other dogs? You have 70 of them, so you see every kind of personality trait come together.
Yeah, they do get along well with other dogs and other animals as well. They're a good-natured dog. and they're very quiet and content unless they see the dog harnesses come out, then they know they're getting ready to go mushing, and they get very vocal for that. And they get very vocal when it comes to feeding time as well. But other than that, they're pretty content unless like the mailman pulls down our driveway, and then our 70 dogs will let us know the mailman's there.
You need a doorbell, they're your doorbell. 70 different doorbells. Are they an intelligent breed? Like, I know some dogs are known as being very smart, some dogs less so. Are they considered intelligent?
Yeah, they are very intelligent. They surprise and impress me every day, and especially in races like the Iditarod. Some years they'll alternate the race trail due to the unsafe conditions, and the lead dogs that only been there one time in their previous life, in the previous year, will be stubborn and not want to go the new race route because they remember the year before we went straight ahead. We went this way last year. We're not supposed to go the new way. That's the wrong way. Yeah, the dogs are very intelligent. When we won the Iditarod in 2023, our lead dogs, Ghost and Sven, were voted on by the other mushers in the race to receive the Golden Harness Award for being the best lead dogs in the Iditarod. They got to go up on the banquet stage and receive their award, and they were also awarded with the ribeye steak up on stage too.
That's better than an X number of pound statue of your grandfather. They were very happy with the ribeye steak. I love it. Okay, now tell me a little bit about the temperature that they run in, because obviously it's summertime now. The races run in what month?
In March.
So it's cold.
Yeah, it can be cold in March. Yeah, their favorite temperature to run in is about 5 to 10 below zero. That's their optimal temperature. During the summer, we're limited on how far we can mush due to the warm weather, and we'll mush 5 days a week, 5 miles a day. And during the summer, and then once it cools off, starting at the end of September, we'll start increasing our mileage. And by October or by Thanksgiving, we'll be doing a lot of 40 to 50 mile runs. And these are the booties that go on the dog's feet here to protect their feet from the abrasive snow. We'll go through about 1,300 booties every year in the Iditarod, and we get all our dog booties from dogbooties.com.
Sponsored, not sponsored?
They do sponsor us.
They do sponsor us. Fantastic. There you go.
Shameless plug.
I'll be competing in the Iditarod against my wife Sarah. It's her first Iditarod, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, she beat me in the last race that we competed against each other, a 300-mile race in January called the Copper Basin 300. And yeah, it's her first Iditarod, but she's been racing for about 10 years now. And yeah.
Okay, so you're both racing in the Iditarod this year. You have 70 dogs. How are you splitting them up?
Yeah, we'll do a draft, and Sarah let me know already that Wildfire is on her team.
She's already claimed one. She said, "This is mine." You've already won the race. Give me a head start. Okay. Now, very quickly, you briefly mentioned that when you won the year, how much did you win? How much was the prize winnings?
$51,000.
$51,000, which sounds like an incredible amount. But how much did you spend this year on food?
$70,000.
$70,000 on food, and you don't win the race every year, so that's a lot of money that you have to spend. So I know that today is great for the dogs, but it's also very special for you and for your corporation. So tell us about how we can support you.
Yeah, today is one of our biggest fundraising events for our dogs for the year. We have 2 small merchandise tables on the other side of the stairs here. My wife Sarah is over there, and we do have the t-shirt for sale here of us winning the Iditarod. Sarah designed the t-shirt, and then on the back of the t-shirt is a list of all the dog names that were on the team that year, and I did bring a Sharpie and I could autograph them as well. We have the Reddington Mush and Ball caps as well. We have a dog sponsorship program here, and if you want to sponsor a dog, it's a fun way to join our team. You get the photo of the dog that you sponsor. It comes with a certificate as well as a t-shirt, a Christmas ornament, a dog tag, and a free t-shirt, and also it comes with a video call. That's the best part, where we can video call with you, introduce you to the dog that you sponsor, and you'll be able to watch your dog mush while we get ready for the Iditarod. And it comes with this tote bag here as well, and we do have a few other items as well. We have a puppy dog sponsorship, as well as my wife is a wonderful watercolor artist, and she did some watercolors of our dogs and us racing, and she has 7 different ones over there. And we do have some other treasures over there as well to come down and discover as well. And I want to thank you guys for your support. Are you guys excited to see the puppies?
Yeah! Woo!
Okay. Now, we are moments away from bringing the dogs out, but very, very quickly, some ground rules that we do have. So hopefully by this point you were aware we cannot have you hold or touch the puppies, but we're going to make sure that every single person here has the ability to see them up close. So in a moment, we're going to bring them out. Now because their ideal temperature is a lot colder than this, we cannot hold them the whole time. So we're going to put one down, we'll walk around with one, and then we'll kind of cycle down. So if they're in the pen, don't worry, we will pick them up in a minute or two when we'll do a lap around. You're welcome to get up all the way up to the stanchions, get those photos, get those videos. We do ask that there's no flash though. Please ask no flash, however you can get up nice and close. Now, we're going to do a couple of questions, probably 2 or 3 questions if anyone has any burning questions here once we bring the dogs out. After that though, we're going to ask that we then start cycling through. So if you're at the front, once you've gotten a good look at the puppies, you then cycle back so that people at the back and up on 6 and 7, if you'd like to come down, you'll be able to get right up to the stanchions to get those photos and videos of the puppies. So, without further ado everyone, it's time to bring up the puppies. So, let's see, do I have my team? We do, Liberty, we got some puppies here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, Ryan, who do we have here? Who does Gabby have?
Gabby has carrot,
and Anya has
turnip.
Carrot and turnip.
And my wife Sarah named these guys after different fruits and vegetables.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to put one down and we're going to walk with one. And we'll get up nice and close. Now, does anyone have any questions for Ryan? There's one right at the back here. Can you yell it out nice and loud? How do you determine the alpha dog or the lead dog?
Yeah, we don't have any alpha dogs. We want to be the one in charge, and we do have lead dogs. The lead dogs, they take the commands G for right and Ha for left, and we almost all of them will run up front and lead. It's just a matter if they run the commands G is right and Ha is left. And if they don't run those commands at intersections, we'll have to point them in the right direction.
Great question, great question. Yeah, one over here.
The hardest thing in the Iditarod, be it puppies, humans, physically, psychologically, emotionally, what is it?
The hardest part of the race.
Yeah, the hardest part of the race for the musher is sleep deprivation. So the year that I won the Iditarod, I averaged 42 minutes of sleep a day in the race. And it took us 8 days, 21 hours to complete the race. And I ran a schedule of 7 hours of mushing with 4 hours of rest. And I tried to keep the schedule like that throughout the race. And the dogs get good rest, but there's a lot of chores involved with taking care of them and getting the sled ready. And if I'm on top of my game in that 4 hours, my target goal is to get about 20 to 30 minutes of sleep in that time frame if I'm on top of my game.
That is crazy. How do you recuperate from that at the end of the race?
Yeah, just time and
sleep.
Rest.
And sleep. I love it. Yes, one of our junior cruisers has a question here. How can you tell the dogs apart?
Yeah, a lot of them look a lot alike, but they all have their own unique personalities, and you get to know them very well. The stronger bond that you get with them, the better. And my only job is working with my dogs, so I spend all my time with my dogs, and my wife Sarah and I, we both do, and we spend more time with our dogs than with each other. And we got married a little over 6 weeks ago, and we got married on the Iditarod Trail. We had the officiator for our wedding is an Iditarod musher, and we after the ceremony we mushed off down the trail together, and we had more dogs at our wedding than people.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Okay, I think we have time for maybe one more. Let's take one final question.
Allie, Stanley Bears over there.
How many cups of food a day are these puppies eating right now?
Yeah. These puppies are still with mom, but they are eating soap kibble as well, and they're really good eaters. So I'm not for sure the exact amount, but there's 8 puppies in this litter, and they are good eaters.
Okay. If you do have any questions, Ryan's not going anywhere. He's going to be at his table, or we want to set him over there so he can do that personal. So if you don't mind, we're not going to do a round of applause because I don't want to scare the puppies, but maybe some snaps for the incredible Ryan Reddington, everybody. Thank you. Again, he will be at the table just down here on deck number 5. We're going to keep moving around with the dogs. If you've gotten a close look, we do ask you to peel back to the people behind you. Thank you for coming to our Puppies in the Piazza event, everybody.
Allie.
What? Mom, look about the dog. That's all in the room.
Hey, Allie. Blow your horn. All aboard. Hey, did you have fun today in Skagway?
Yeah.
Did you like the train?
Yeah.
Well, you heard it, folks. Highly recommended from a 4-year-old. Well, recap the day. It's just me. The wife's about to go take a shower and comb the little one's hair. We just spent a little time in the hot tub and the pool this evening. So today was Skagway. We had an amazing time. Rode one of the first trains from right in front of the ship, right there on the White Pass Railroad. We didn't have to go far. We literally came up from our ship at the dock, Broadway dock, and the train was right there. Got in line. We got the last car. It's got an amazingly large back deck that for great viewing, taking pictures, taking videos, and you can get on the front deck, but it's like half the size of the front one. So we did that, as you'll see in the video. Some great views, amazing. Even though it was kind of a little cloudy here and there, it was still amazing. And then it burned off a little bit where we had some blue sky. Then we just walked around Skagway a little bit, did some shopping, got our obligatory Christmas ornament. That's what we do. And ate a doughboy, had some coffee, and then we came back to the ship and did the cute little Puppies in Piazza. That is a exclusive to Princess experience. They bring the dogs onto the ship, and they were so cute. They were little 5-week-old puppies, and they brought them around, and they were so cute, and showing off themselves. And it was amazing experience. We heard a lot of Q&A with the musher and their owner of the puppies, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Everybody, the Piazza was packed, so everybody was there, and just checking out the puppies. Then we went to dinner, and it was Italian night, so we got, I got the French onion soup, and what else did I get? Oh, got lasagna, and then an Amalfi by Cecilia, or Celine, something, and it was pretty good. The lasagna was good. The French onion soup, as always, Princess, is amazing, and the lemon Amalfi, it was like a lemon cream and lemon gel on there, and it was pretty good with like this nice little vanilla cookie. And yeah, so that was good. And then after that, we kind of came in a room, chilled for a second, got the little one ready in her bathing suit, and we went swimming. And then I went to sit in the hot tub for a little bit, enjoyed sailing away from Skagway in the hot tub, watching a couple of waterfalls along the sides and talking with folks and just seeing how they were enjoying their day in Skagway. And that was about it. So tomorrow we're in Juneau. I believe we dock at 6:30, 6:45 is all ashore, and I think we leave at 4 p.m. We're renting a van tomorrow. We have a 12-passenger van for our group, and we are going to go to the Mendenhall Glacier to be able to spend a little bit more time there, as much time as we want. And then we're going to go over to the Shrine of St. Teresi and see that area. It's known as a hot spot for whales and seals, so we're going to go out and check out that cove and see if we can find any whales and seals, and see if we can see some eagles as well. And then we'll hit up the whale statue, and we'll probably just explore the rest of the town of Juneau, maybe do some lunch, learn the food trucks, and just check out everything that Juneau has to offer. So we'll bring you along everything with that tomorrow. Little one, you want to say good night?
Good night.
Good night. All right, everybody. Good night. It's been a long day in Skagway, so see you tomorrow. Good night.